Give the wheel.
Hey, nice bike, lad. Banging that, isn't it? You'll grow into it. You know you're in the garage when you're getting on by the cozzy.
Really?
Yeah. Just seeing the drip come off it. A fresh one. Caught it in the act. He started it in reverse, went straight into my garage, threw me fucking ZX9R, a brand new gearbox for my scooter was on a pallet, he went over that and parked in my garage on top of all my shit. And then drove out the fucking garage and didn't tell me.
Going down here, Lord, when he's finished. Got it out yesterday to have a, just to give it It's alright, it's just them tyres and yeah. And that windscreen washer, just the drive side. Yeah, alright. Just need to get your can to work. Fucking start with the spoon. Making it again?
Back lights are all stripped out now. It's looking pretty bare inside there now. We haven't uncovered any more than what we already knew about, to be honest. A little bit on that back corner. All the Recaro interior has all been stripped out. That's all back at home, all been made as good as can be in the condition it was in. There's a bit of a rip on the driver's side bolster, which there always is, but we've actually managed to repair that. It's just it still looks worn. All the actual foam's been treated with steam to expand it back to its original sort of size. So they do fit the covers very well actually, and they do feel nice and solid. The bases, we're waiting on Recaro to actually send us 2 new webbing bottoms for the seats. The RS wheel, that's going to have to go away to a specialist to have that recovered. Hey! More rust on the inside of the roof, where the sunroof drains are. Yeah, it's like you say, pretty much all the panels are going to have to come off to be redone. But where are we going to go with it is basically put it back to near original without going too far into the realms of concourse, because it just costs so much money. So we're going to try and keep that end of it on the cheaper side and then spend a bit of money on the engine and gearbox really. So we want to upgrade all the internals for the engine while keeping it looking quite stock from the outside. So we're probably not going to upgrade the turbo to a bigger turbo, just obviously put a new unit on, or a recon unit, and then make sure that the internals are built to last basically by forging all the pistons, the conrods, go on to a better cam as well. So on the inside it'll have a much more balanced performance, revier engine, but from the outside it should look quite stock. The gearbox we're going to have to upgrade, because the last one I had of these being quite heavy on the right foot, I think I launched through 3 gearboxes in as many months. So obviously upgrading that side of it's going to save me money in the long run, so we're thinking obviously Quaife internals for that. But at the moment we just carry on stripping it out, get all the parts off it, get all the engine and everything out, all the running gear off, all the dash out, all the internals, all the glass. The welder will then do all the magic that he needs to do with all the panels that we've got to replace. The roof as well. The roof's gone. Luckily I have got a replacement roof that's in good nick, so we're lucky with that. It's been cut off right at the pillars as well, so it should be a fairly straightforward job to transfer that across. We're trying to keep the original shell. The idea to reshell it is a good one. We're struggling for space. We have got Roger's Sierra up there waiting to be done as well. That's going to be after the RS2000 comes back, so we're waiting on the RS2000 to come back from welding. That'll then go to paint and come back here for reassembly. Once that's been reassembled and running and roadworthy, hopefully mine will be finished at the welders and on its way to paint as well. We'll try and catch him with the welder and see if we can get some footage of him doing his bit to it, and then try and catch it at paint as well when it goes in for its fresh coat. And then hopefully it'll be back for reassembly sooner rather than later. And then once this one rolls off the out of the garage, then we'll be starting on the Sierra. So we've got plenty of footage to go onto the channel, so please do subscribe to keep up with the latest videos. It will help us out in the long run. We want to try and give back to people who are going to support the channel, especially from the grassroots, from the early stages. So anything that we have that we find that we don't need, or we've got extra parts or whatever, we will be doing free giveaways. It'll just be a case of first come, first served. So it's yeah, it's going to be a long project. But like I say, in the interim, when this is away with welding, we will get some content from the RS2000 when that comes back. But we've got plenty of budget to go at this one and get this one across the line, and the RS2000 as well, get that one across the line. So we're in a good position really to carry on making as many videos as we can. I think it's this one is why you shouldn't get and then buy stuff on eBay. Hey? Yeah, not for my car though, is it? Oh, that is for my car?
Yeah.
In that case, it's not that one. Must be that one.
What's this for?
Hey?
What's this for?
Mark III Escort. I thought, oh, 60 quid front end, yeah, we haven't bought that yet. Bought it, and then when it got dispatched, it said Mark III Escort. Is that the offending article, is it?
Yep.
That's for a Mark III.
Yeah, Mark III.
So what part is that? We have our first giveaway on the channel, Rog.
Front balance.
Front valance for a Mark III Series 1, yeah?
Yeah.
So if anyone wants it, email us at crunchandgears@gmail.com. So send us an email and we'll sort it. What are they then, new sills? Is that the outer sill, isn't it?
Outer there.
Outer sills.
And a fuse box.
And then in here we've got the inner sills. And what's the full sill? What's the difference between an inner sill and a full sill? The full sill.
Basically where it joins from the floor to the inner sill, from the outer and around, if that makes sense.
So it like boxes itself in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually your edge.
Yeah.
Your edge
for the floor plate to sit on.
And your edge for your sill to turn around.
So, well, that's the beginning then, isn't it? And I think we're in about £700 so far for all the metal work. Or something like that. That could be total.